And in today's class, we are going to discuss about agenda. As we all were discussing about internal communication in the last two classes, we discussed about notice writing. We also understood when we should issue a memo and how a memo is written. Similarly, what is the purpose of writing a notice, why people should get notified, and how to use the notice in our day-to-day life or when we want to communicate with our internal members of the organization. In today's class, we are going to talk about agenda. Many of you must have heard the word agenda. Agenda is the topic. Agenda is the list of the activities. Generally, we use agenda to make people understand that there are certain things that they are supposed to do. There are certain preparations that they have to prepare and come with so that they can have a proper understanding about the different activities and the events that are going to be scheduled or that are going to happen in the organization. So let us understand what agenda is, about the format of agenda, and how do we use agenda in our day-to-day life. When we talk about agenda, agenda is also known as docket, and sometimes it is also called as schedule. The reason for calling it as a schedule is very simple because it talks about the list of activities that you have to perform, the things that you have to do, or the itinerary, which talks about the different activities that are scheduled on one single particular day. So when we talk about agenda, it is named or it is called by the different names. People do call it as agenda or docket or schedule. When we talk about agenda, as I have already stated, that it is list of activities. It is all the different activities that are dealt, that are shared with the people. It talks about each and every information that we are going to plan, that we are going to propose, that we are going to act upon, so that there is less lapse of time, there is proper utilization of the time, and people can come with proper preparedness. So when we talk about list of activities, this activity again demands a good understanding or a good interpretation. Say, for example, if you are a person who is writing the agenda, you should know who the people are going, who are the people who are going to participate. What is it that you are expecting from each one of them? What are the activities that they are going to perform, and how they are going to be useful or beneficial for the other members? So, what is it that you are going to discuss? What is it that you are going to talk? What is it that you are going to analyze and think? So there are a lot many things that you're going to definitely work out. So who is going to work out all these? This is done by a person who is going to write the agenda. So writing agenda is again a tedious task, and at the same time it requires lots of creativity. It again demands for proper understanding of the function and the processes of the organization. If you do not know the process, if you do not know the function of the organization, it will become difficult for you to present or write the agenda. So to write the agenda or to write the list of the activities, you must know who is going to visit, at what time you're going to start, at what time you're going to end. That is the time to begin and the time to adjourn. Also remember that whenever we are talking about the list of activities, along with the list of activities, you will definitely require lot many things. Sometimes you require venue, sometimes you require probably equipments in order to run, in order to present. You may require a presentation. You may require a projector for presentation. You may require table and chair. You may require paper, pen, notepads, not many things. So all the items that are required in order to conduct the event in a proper way, you have to prepare the agenda for the same. And at the same time, proper time frame. If you cannot calculate the time frame in a proper way, again, it will be difficult for you to organize the things accordingly. So it is very important, or you can say that as a person whosoever is writing the agenda, he or she must be diligent enough, he or she must be smart enough in understanding the time that is given, whether it is suitable enough or whether it can cater as per the requirement of the organization or as per the requirement of the people who are going to meet. So let us understand further what about the agenda format. The format of the agenda looks like this. There will be a mention of the title, followed by the information of the meeting. What is the objective behind organizing the agenda? The date on which this agenda will be scheduled, the timing at which the person, whosoever is going to organize the meeting, is going to reach the venue and look into the basic amenities, whether all the facilities, whether all the logistics are properly arranged or not, whether there is a proper chair or not, tables are well arranged or not, people are going to have proper light or not, is the ventilation proper or not, whether the system is functioning properly or not, whether the technology is, if you require the internet, whether the person whosoever is going to provide you those facilities, he or she is available there or not. So there are not many things that you have to look after. The logistics has to be taken care. So you should reach there on time. So what is the time by which the person whosoever is going to organize the event will be reaching the venue? So you should talk about that date, you should talk about the location, you should talk about the time, exactly at what time the meeting would be scheduled, or by what time the person whosoever are going to attend the meeting, they are going to reach the venue, at what time they are going to start their discussion, what are the topics that they are going to discuss, what are the things that they are going to discuss, who are the members who are going to attend that particular meeting or the event or the scheduled activity. So all these things should be properly drafted and well presented so that each one of them know exactly at what time what they have to do. Otherwise, it will be hodgepodge. It will create confusion in the mind of the participants, and they will not be like they will not be able to present their ideas in a proper way. Reason being, they were not well informed. So if you are preparing a good agenda, it will help people to get informed in a proper way, to prepare themselves and present themselves in a proper way. So in order to make you understand how actually an agenda looks like, let me show you a sample or an example of the agenda. So here is the sample which talks about how exactly an agenda looks like. You can see that there is a meeting which is scheduled with the Hasta La Vista representative, which talks about the objective. The objective is whether to give the proposal, whether to accept the proposal of Hasta La Vista to decorate or to do the interiors of the organization or not. The date of the meeting is scheduled on so and so date. The meeting location is well mentioned there. The timing by which the member or the secretary is going to go and witness each and everything, whether the logistics are well taken care or not, whether the home staff is there available or not, whether the basic amenities are properly taken care or not. And then what is the type of the meeting? The meeting can be of different types. Sometimes it could be brainstorming, sometimes it is to discuss, sometimes it is to finalize, sometimes it could be to understand the problem or feedback sharing. There can be different purposes behind which the meeting is conducted. So here the purpose is to discuss about the proposal that is given by the representatives of Hasta La Vista. The timing by which the members are going to come there, that is arrival time, is 6 p.m. The time by which the meeting is going to conclude is 8:30 p.m. The people who are going to attend the meeting, you can see there are 3 different people who are going to attend this particular meeting. I'm sorry, it's 4. So you can see there is Mohtasim, again Kiran or Gopal K, and even Manisha. These are the 4 participants who are going to attend the meeting. What is the purpose behind calling for this particular meeting? The agenda is very clear. They're going to talk about the quotation that is shared by Hasta La Vista, and at the same time, they are also going to compare it with the other quotations that they are going to receive or that they are willing to compare with. And then, what are the basic things that they are going to discuss? They are going to talk about the competitors, they are going to talk about the rates, they are going to talk about the date by which the activity is going to get completed or the complete interiors can be refurnished. So this is something which you are going to mention when you are sharing the information with all the members, whosoever are going to attend that particular activity. Say, for example, when I talk about these activities, this activity will be dealt with one single person, the one who is organizing it, but it will be shared with 4 different participants. It would be shared with Mohtasim, it would be shared with Kiran, it will be shared with Gopal, and at the same time, Manisha is also going to participate. So you have to keep in your mind that after preparing your agenda, it should be shared with all the members so that they can come with proper preparation. If prior information is given, they can definitely prepare very well. Otherwise, the purpose will not be fulfilled. So let us understand that when we talk about sharing the information, what is the next step that is going to happen? We would be conducting a meeting and then it would be followed by minutes of meeting. This we are going to discuss in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself and have a fantastic day ahead.